Hey, mahalo! Welcome to the channel, everybody. And hey, today we're going to be making something special. We're heading out to Hawaii. We're going to go ahead and make a Hawaiian comfort food, Loco Moco. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make this. Hey, so you saw in the intro what we're making. Yeah, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? I had it for the first time a few weeks back on vacation for breakfast at a local seafood restaurant, of all places. So it's like, yeah, I've heard about it. I've seen it on TV a few times on some other cooking channels, and said, hey, I got to try it out. And I tried it. I loved it, and I can see why it's a favorite in Hawaii, and I'm sure it's probably a favorite and other places around. So let's get going. Oh, yeah, actually, let's roll back a little bit, give you a little bit of history of the Loco Moco. And you know, there's nothing concrete. This is where it happened, this is who did it. It's all kind of like legend there, but it supposedly started around the 1940s, 1950s. There was either some real broke college students or some real broke surfers that wandered into this local restaurant and really didn't have much money, so the restaurateur whipped up the Loco Moco for them. You know, using some cheap ingredients, filled their stomachs, became a hit. The rest is history. So there you have it. There's the brief history on it. So what is Loco Moco? It's basically rice, sticky rice with a hamburger on it, a grilled hamburger, brown gravy, topped off with an egg. And I'm going to make mine just a little bit different. Whereas I'm going to go ahead and add a little mushroom and onion to my gravy, and I'm going to put my little signature on it, and we'll see how it turns out. So let's get started with the gravy. I'm going to try to cook it on my flat top here, so it's going to take a little bit longer to heat up. So what I have here is about 3 to 4 cups of beef stock here, and I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of cornstarches. This is cold. Mix it in there. I'm going to go ahead and add about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. That'll make it a little bit richer, a little darker. And there we go. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the flat top over here and get that started. And we'll be paying attention to that as it goes. We don't want to get it all clumped up. Now I have some butter here. And I'm going to go ahead and throw that right in the middle of my flat top, because I want to go ahead and saute my mushrooms and my onions. So I'll get those melted down just a little bit. Get my mushrooms and onions on here. And just let that saute for a bit. So we're going to let that go. I'll give it a little toss here and saute this off, and then we'll add that into our gravy, and then we'll get our burger going. Okay, our gravy is thickening up very nicely. Ooh. Don't know if you can see that, but ooh, it's looking good. Mushrooms and onions are sauteed nicely, got a nice little brown to them. I'm just going to go ahead and put those right in my gravy. There she blows. Let me see. There we go. Wow. What a beautiful looking mushroom gravy we got going on there. Mushroom onion gravy we got going on there. This is going to... I got to test this. Ah, marron. That's banging. Alrighty. Well, as you can see, my grill's nice and hot over here, and it's smoking a bit, which I want it to be. I'm gonna actually make some smash burgers for this. I'm gonna do one right now. Gotta cook for the fam. I'll get this out of the way and I'll do some more. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead, and I've lightly seasoned this, and I'm just gonna get this on here. And I forgot my smasher, so I guess I'll just use a little plate. I'm going to go ahead and give this a smash. Hold it for a few seconds here. Probably about 15 to 20 seconds. I want to really get a nice crust on there. And this really is the way you should be doing a smash burger. Well, not with a plate though, okay? Okay. Get that off there. Looking good. I'm just going to go ahead and season it. A little salt and pepper. There we go. Okay, so we'll let that brown up. Now on my smash burgers, I usually flip them when I start to see the inside kind of bubble through and the outside get a little bit more gray. So we're about another good 2 minutes away from flipping this baby. So I already have some rice cooked. Gravy is there, standing by, keeping warm. Burger's almost ready. Once I get that flipped, we'll go ahead and start with the egg. Okay, I think it's about time. Let's give this baby a flip. Oh, yes. Some nice brown crusting on there. So that's just got a few more minutes to go. I'm going to go ahead, push that over to the side. Turn this down just a little bit. Actually, looking for a good place to cook my egg. I'm probably going to cook it right over in here. Pour ourselves a little oil. There we go. Eggs down. And we'll give the egg a little bit of seasoning as well. We have all the components going here. We're looking good. We're a few minutes away from you know what zone. Yum yum zone. Okay, our burger's done. I don't want it really cooking on the grill any longer. So I'm going to take my burger, get this, right into the gravy for right now. There we go. We got about another minute to go on our egg. Then we'll start pulling this together. Okay, we have arrived at that moment. Got my sticky rice. Gonna go ahead and grab my burger that's sitting in the gravy. Keep it warm. Oh yeah, baby. Now, let's get some of that gravy on this burger. Because this really is kind of about the gravy too. Oh yeah. Got the wrong spoon, but we'll make it work. Get some of those nice mushrooms on there, some onions. There we go. Can never have too much gravy, especially on this comfort food from the Aloha state. There we go. We kind of want this smothered. Our egg is looking fantastic. Ho ho ho. That's a Loco Moco right there. But we got to finish it off. I've got a little bit of, I'm going to get this out of the way. My goodness gracious. Okay. I've got some sliced green onion here. Gonna make it look pretty. There we go. Feast your eyes on my version of the Loco Moco. You want some, don't you? Before we try this, let me do my episode shout out. This episode shout out is to all you fortunate sailors out there that are living it up on Hawaii. Lucky you. Hey, so like I said, this episode is dedicated to you. Shout out to you guys. All right, where do I start? Wow, decisions. Well, let me go ahead and break that yolk. Get that, look at that. Oh my God, almost like the volcano there. Get that yolk working its way down there. I think I'm going to take a little piece of burger from here. Okay, so So I got a little burger here, a little egg, a little mushroom, and some rice. Whoa. Mahalo. Now I know why Hawaiians are all over this. Well, I knew a few weeks ago when I had it for the first time. If you have never tried this, give it a try. Hey, you can eat it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, in the middle of the night, hungover. Perfect hangover food, right? Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, most importantly share. So until next time, thanks, and we'll see you. Mahalo.